will not introduce you to suddenly to the written form. It's tough, but eventually it's very easy. It's like a pronunciation system, phonetics system. But like he did, he is starting from the Buddhist book, but that is too tough actually. They're very tough for you. But for the aim of this temple service, participating in ceremony, that is helpful. That is very good. If your aim is like that. But if your aim is just to familiarize Korean language and then, getting to that eventual, slowly, then I can start from basic, like a greeting, and then saying this and that. And then a little bit of Buddhist terminology, like Bucho means Buddha, Bosai means Bodhisattva. I kind of few little words from the beginning. So what do you prefer? What would be better? And then of course I can dance. With you and then little child song. So what would be the better?
I really don't even know. Personally.
Do you have special
whatever's
preference?
more comfortable for you,
No.
I guess.
Doesn't matter? Yeah, so let's do this. Just start from the basic, like a greeting and I love you and something like that.
Yeah.
And then eventually, introducing a few Buddhist terminologies in Korean, and then we can see from there which way we can go. And then, actually I've seen some group in Boston. They reached a certain level and then they study the sutra in Korean. And so, they say it took many years, but doesn't matter. So we have a hope.
Yeah.
So let's
How
do
do you
that.
say, who am I?
나는 누구인가?
나는
누구인가?
누구인가?
That's who am I, the 화두, he gave. So
Yeah.
who am I? 나는 누구인가?
나는 누구인가?
So if you repeat that many times, you feel like you're crazy, right?
Yeah.
I had the same feeling, but it's like, it's different method, so. Okay, are you doing that? I'm using too much hand gesture. That's my problem. Okay, that would work. So let's start from next week. Yes! Okay.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
So what do you want me to introduce myself a little bit? My name is Myung. Actually, Myunghwa. That's my Buddhist name. And I'm originally from South Korea. This is my 5th year in America. And I finished my master in Alaska in communication, and then now I'm working at UMass. I'm on the 3rd year PhD student in communication major. And what else? I like traveling, and I like Buddha. And so I traveled a lot, kind of 30 countries so far, and I have lived in 4 different countries so far. And I love learning foreign languages. So I have studied in Japan to practice Japanese more. And then I came to Canada and America to practice my English more. And what else? I became a Buddhist after traveling to India in '92. So it's almost 15 years. But I'm still very lazy Buddhist. So I have pilgrimaged a lot of Korean Buddhist temples. There are so many beautiful Korean Buddhist temples in Korea. Some of them are very old, like 1,000 years old, 1,000 years or 500 years. And then most of them are located in a mountain. And then the food is great, of course, like here. And I didn't expect I can meet such a nice Korean temple in America, because I have visited several Korean Buddhist temples because I wanted to find some good place to practice my Buddhism. But I think I'm lucky enough to happen to meet this temple and head monk and student singing. So I feel like I am really, at this point, I'm really motivated to practice and beyond my stage as a lazy Buddhist to be a more devoted Buddhist or committed Buddhist. And I'm glad I can participate in this Shangha, so I can teach some Korean, Japanese, or Chinese if you want. And then I'm honored to work as unofficial still, but a translator for some event even though head monk's English is great enough and good enough, but sometimes I can assist him with his benefit, for our benefit sometimes. So I think this is pretty much. Is there anything you want to know more?